James Bolton. How good was last Saturday, coming in, making your first start at Hope Park?
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty special for myself, like I say. It's one of my first games. Well, I've not played many games this season, so it was nice to get out there and obviously against an old team and to get the win and a clean sheet was really good. I'd obviously Saturday night, really good feeling to have that to go home and have that on as your day. It was lovely.
And it continues the form that we're in at the moment, which is very, very decent, isn't it? 3 wins and a bounce, a couple of goals conceded, lots of goals scored.
Yeah, like I say, we've been on a really good run, and obviously we've got another couple of games now that we hopefully can extend that run. Obviously it's not going to be easy. We know what the teams there fighting for their lives at the bottom. So yeah, it would be a tough game.
Talk about Gillingham coming up in a moment, but you slotting in the centre of a back three. I think I remember when you signed, you were talking about your versatility, the different places you can go. How was that? Because we've seen you on the right since you've been playing for us, but in the middle?
Yeah, to be honest, I've not really played in the middle of a three that often. I played more I play on the left and the right a little bit more. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's like I say, I think that's one good thing to my game is I am versatile and I'll kind of play anywhere at the back really. Even if it's wing back, I've played a season there. So I think that's always good, and I think it only helps you. Like I say, you can just be thrown in anywhere, and I like to think I can cope with most of the positions, to be honest.
What would you say are the key maybe differences if you are playing in the middle compared to one of the two side spots, or are there not too many? I mean,
I think you can see it, especially on Saturday. You see a lot more of the ball, a lot of balls coming out into you, and you open up and kind of. So yeah, I see a lot more of the ball. I think communication's big. I think, like I say, you can see from both sides, and you're speaking to both the outside centre halves, which I'm very comfortable in doing. But yeah, I would say that there isn't masses of difference, but I'd say they're the main ones.
Catch clean sheet, which is an absolute joy as well. First one in a little while for the club, weirdly, despite playing so well. What is it like playing alongside two guys that have been terrific really this season in Macca and Willow? Yeah, I mean, like I say, just it makes it easy to kind of slip in and do a job. So yeah, I was really pleased that I managed to do that, and I think it's just all about building relationships with each other, and like I say, we're close off the pitch, all of us, so that helps as well. Just makes it a little bit easier going onto the pitch. Let's talk about Gillingham on Saturday, another away trip.
Yeah.
But we're counting them down, we're ticking them off. Bolts.
We're getting there.
Yeah, what are you expecting from them? Because they've had a bit of an upturn in form, haven't they, since Neil Harris has got in?
Yeah, I think the new manager's come in and kind of give them a bit more energy and they've got a bit more fight. So yeah, it's definitely not going to be an easy. I mean, going to Gillingham's never an easy game. You know what you're going to expect. Maybe a little bit the nasty side of the game, a few long balls, but it's difficult to deal with, and we've just got to be aware of that. So we're not going into it thinking that it's going to be a pushover, because it 100% isn't. They're going to be right up for it. They're scrapping for their lives. Obviously, we've got our own ambitions is to be in those playoffs. So yeah, it should be a tough game, but it should be a good game.
You mentioned the sort of physical side of things. Verdane Oliver, their main focal point up front, a big guy. Do you enjoy that sort of battle, the physical side of things? When you can get a proper grip on people. Yeah, I think it's there's different kind of tasks for each game, and obviously you know what you're going to come up with. Obviously, I've played against Verdane Oliver a few times, and yeah, he's a handful. So yeah, you just got to be aware of that, and it's all about having different kinds for different games and adjusting to that as well. There's never the same kind of striker, so it's good to test your wits against different people. Just finally, you mentioned it, and it's a football cliche. It's always a difficult place to go. Gillingham, it is for Argyle. We haven't won there since.
I've just heard this stat, and that's absolutely bonkers.
How good will it be?
Was it 41 years?
41 years.
That is absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, Rafa wasn't even born.
That is mental. it's scary.
So to get a win on Saturday,
Oh, it'd be massive.
That,
yeah, it would be absolutely massive. If it makes it, I scored last time I was at the Priestfield, so hopefully we have another there. I score another. But yeah, that is a crazy start. I literally have just been said in the change room, and I couldn't get my head over it. Yeah, it'd be even sweeter than if we do get the win. So yeah, hopefully.